Boy, it's been a weird week. Fucking all my plans for videos and streams and stuff went up in friggin' smoke. So that's been fun. Whatever. Hell with it. Might as well do something. It's weird doing like streams on my own again. Been a long time since I've it's been months since I've done one just by myself. I mean, it wasn't like a roll stream or anything. Also, I should probably remember to put this in the Grand Order playlist thing. I think I made one of those, right? Increases. Ah, there it is. Yep. Cool. I've been going a lot later on this Lotto than I have on past ones. Like, it's day 2, usually I'm at around, like, you know, 50, 75, 100 boxes by now, and I'm burning out. And then end up going really late and only getting like another 50 by the time the event's over. But this time I'm only on like box 11 at the moment. I think I could clear that. I'm on like 12 boxes. Yeah, it's really distracting that they're still using the Samba Santa theme from last year for like all of these boss fights. Oh, hey Zed. How's farming going? Oh. Well, I've not done as much of it myself as I normally would have by this point, so I get it.
天に絶海、地に監獄。我がかかとこそ冥府の怒り。反省するのだわ。気軽いるからだ。合わせるわ。
Yeah, I mean, do be rough when you're trying to juggle 4 games, for sure. I imagine it's gonna be a kind of a pretty low energy, just kind of chill stream tonight. The usual Thursday plans sort of fell through because, like, Sergeant L have a thing going on, and then Natsu bailed on me for no reason. And then, like, Willow and I were talking about maybe doing something yesterday, but then she never got back to me. So, you know, that didn't happen either.
私の出番ね。見てなさい。総合に決めるから。いい度胸ね。気に入ったわ。ちょちょい乗っちゃった。
I think the channel's just kind of cursed this week.
ごちそうごちそう。降参してみる？固く縛るわ。
So yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of planning to just chill for a while, keep an eye on chat, hang out, you know. Yeah, so far it's still happening. I mean, Lord only knows the way the rest of this week has been going, so. Still planning on it at this point, if nothing else.
黙ってなさい。言うじゃない。舌を噛むわよ。お願い、ネスラム隊よ。冥界の守りを知りなさい。これが私の空気がいるからだ。ダメ、厳しくいくわ。胸が熱い。運命を受け入れなさい。無の荒野、光る王冠、豪奢に咲くバラのごとく。エビシュラクレット。私にかかればこんなものよ。まあ、マスターの指示が良かったっていうのもあるけどね。
Oh. CE drop, nice. My stream luck kicking in yet again. Only a couple months now until the next big roll stream I have to do. Shonagon quickly approaches. Boy, I just lost what wave I was on there. I was like, who's supposed to be killing stuff now?
天に絶対地に監獄我がかかとこそ冥府の怒り反省するのだわ気軽にいるからダメ胸が熱い
The gotcha this time was super unkind to me. I mean, it was nice enough to give me a single copy of the 4-star and 5-star, like, dropsies. And a handful of the, you know, bronze ones, but no gold servants, no rainbow, you know, sparkles. No sign of Saber Stolfo. Pretty much my standard rotten off-stream pull luck in Grand Order.
死の女神エルシキガルが命じます
Not that I really mind all that much, to be honest. Like, I mean, Saber Stolfo would have been cool for like collection purposes, but other than that, I really don't care that much, to be honest.
切り込むのね
The problem with doing more roll streams, Ed, is I don't have the funds to, like, bankroll more roll streams.
いい度胸ね気に入ったわいいのだわ言うじゃない冥界まで連れて行ってあげる
I would love to do more roll streams, but, yeah, I can't afford that shit. Not even a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you for skipping this one. I mean, I roll basically every banner at least a little bit when it's a new event just to pick up some, like, dropsies, but... And usually it's one of those situations where, like, if I get the rate up unit, cool. If I don't, like, I don't really care. Like, I can think of exactly... Wow. 2 units next... 2 new units, quote-unquote... No, 3 units next year. Quote-unquote next year. That I'm actually gonna, like, purposefully go for. Obviously, Shonagon's going NP5. Getting at least NP1 Castoria, and then NP5 Muramasa at the end of the year, which, I mean, technically he's like a 2022 servant, because he's the New Year servant, but realistically he'll drop on, like, New Year's Eve or whatever, so... And then I got a big-ass break from Muramasa to, I think the next thing after Muramasa is Summer Majin and Summer Shonagon. And then Koyanskaya? No, Oberon's before them, I guess. I gotta get, like, 1 copy of him, but... At least I think Oberon was before Summer. I don't remember. I haven't really been paying that much attention to, like, the order of events over in JP.
本気出したらねちょちょいのちょいさ
お見せしましょう。
合わせるわ
我が真なる栄と我が思いの
Yeah, I'm pretty sure next summer is like the first FGO summer that I just don't really care about rolling any of the units, like, at all. Like, I just don't care.
いい度胸ね気に入ったわ
I mean, I guess I'd like to get, like, Archer Ilya. Like, I'll probably roll on whatever banner she's on just to see if I can pull a copy of her. For Ilya collecting
いい
purposes.
わでも切り込むのね少しは優しくね
But
天に絶海地に監獄我がかかとこと冥府の怒り反省するのだわ口がいるから
I think that's pretty much the only... It's like the only thing I remember from that summer other than Kiara and Abby is, you know... Oh, no. No, that's right. Summer Tomoe's this year, too. The stupid VR Tomoe. Yeah. Wait, Hokusai? What do you mean Hokusai? Hokusai was last year. And Welfare. Did they release another Hokusai that I just forgot about entirely?
胸が熱い
I mean, at least Ilya's alongside Abby, so that's nice. Oh, Murasaki, okay.
光る王冠豪奢に咲くバラのごとくエディシュラクレー
Yeah, at least Ilya's alongside Abby. Like, Abby's the one of the two 5 stars that I'd be, you know, kind of more interested in getting.
ターかしら
Not that I even have vanilla Abby, to be fair, but...
地に満ちるすべての愛しかる記録エレメンタル
Does Hokusai have... Yeah, I mean, I don't know that I would have... Like... I don't know that I would have gone purple on... I mean, I don't know what color I would call it, but... Purple wouldn't have been the one that sprang to mind.
地の女神エルシキガルが命じます
It's an apt description,
そこ
but
本気出したらね
would not have been the first one I thought of.
私のものそこ本気出したらね
No, whoops.
お見せはい真なる栄と我が思いのそうで腹切る
いい度胸ね気に入ったわ黙ってなさい厳しくいくわお願いネスラムタイヤ冥界の守りを知りなさいこれが私の空気がいるからだ
Nidicris came to help us kill. That was nice of her. I had the rare sighting of both Nidicris and King Hassan earlier today.
合わせるわ運命を受け入れなさい無の荒野光る王冠豪奢に咲くバラのごとくエディシュラクレーター
I mean, I don't really have thoughts on it. It's a thing that happened, you know, it's whatever.
セクシーだったかしら。
It's another arcade exclusive that I don't really care about.
Acto にかける恩赦なし。鍛え直してあげましょう。
エレメン
ちょ、引っ張らないでもう。宇宙の宝は私のもの。ちょちょい乗っちゃった。ごちそうごちそう。
お店、はい、そうです。真なるエーテ、我が思いのソード荒く
No, I mean, it's whatever.
ダメだってば。今格好つけてるんだから。いいわ、合わせるわ。厳しくいくわ。
I mean, arcade gonna do what arcade gonna do.
お願い、メスラムタイヤ。冥界の守りを知りなさい。これが私の空気がるいる彼ら。ダメ、固く縛るわ。運命を受け入れなさい。無の荒野、光る王冠、豪奢に咲くバラのごとく。エビ集約ライト。
Not like I could play arcade if I wanted to anyway, so.
そういえばホムンクルスの素材が足りませんでしたね。
You know, I know they're supposed to be bandages, but I swear I keep seeing those Lotto drops as snowboards. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. We're still like 40,000 boxes off from that. Yeah, time to keep refreshing then. I know physical cards do exist, but I was always under the impression those were like fan-made things and not official, like merchandise. I know Gil bought a bunch a while back from like Etsy or something, I think.
賞金稼ぎ、華麗に登場。見ててね、マスター。
ある日
死の女神、エルシキガルが命じます。ちょちょい乗っちゃった。そこ、本気出すからね。宇宙の宝は私のもの。
お店、そうはい。真なるエーテ、我が思いのソード荒く
ダメだってば。今格好つけてるんだから。玉厳しく固く縛るわ。お願い、メスラムタイヤ。冥 界の守りを知りなさい。これが私の空気がるイルカルだ。ダメでもな、切り込むのね。少しは優しくね。なんか来た。ふわふわってギュインギュインって。嘘、私かっこよすぎ。でもちょっとやりすぎなのだわ。
そういえばホムンクルスの素材が足りませんでしたね。
It's not surprising. If something's like an exclusive Japan collectible, it's not surprising that it would be, you know, on the trade circuit.
地に満ちるすべての愛し子はある気がする。エレメンタル死で
死の女神エルシキガルが命じます。破壊する。女神ゲノウたちが耐えてみせて。
Well, I never noticed before, but non-cowgirl Spishtar is extremely loud. Like, her skills are just very loud.
私縛るわ。
真なるエーテ我が思い
I don't think I've ever heard them through, like, headphones before, so I never noticed, but...
いい度胸ね。気に入ったわ。いいわ。黙って地の底まで落としてあげる。天に絶海、地に監獄。我がかかとこそ冥府の怒り。反省するのだわ。空気がるイルカルだ。そうでなくちゃ。信頼回帰臨界。花開く命によってすべてひとときの永遠シュグラクエーサー。
そういえばホムンクルスの素材が足りませんでしたね。
Ooh, playing with the volume off, yikes. I mean, to be fair, I do that quite a lot when I'm, like, playing, you know, out. Like, when I'm, you know, getting some runs in on, like, break at work or, over at my parents' place or whatever, but I almost always play with the sound on when I'm, you know, home.
地の女神エルシキガルが命じます。
Only time I don't is when I forget to turn it back on.
破壊する。温情はない。女神ゲノウたち
お水はいそうです。真なるエーテ我が思いの騒動荒ぶる。
いい度胸ね。気に入ったわ。いいわ。地の底まで落としてあげる。お願い、ネスラム隊よ。冥界の の守りを知りなさい。これが私の空気軽い入れ替えだ。でも固く縛るわ。信頼回避臨界。花開く命になって全て一言の夢のようにレディ・シュグラクエーサー。私は原始宇宙
Easy way to fix that is just watch any of Gil's
嬉しくもなくもない。
Grand Order streams. He's typically got the game volume down so low that like it's there, but you basically can't hear it. Oh boy. It's gonna be a whole thing, isn't it? I mean,
戦うからには
yeah,
加減はできないわ。
but
覚悟なさい。
theoretically that's the thing you're, like supposed to do while you're streaming is talk a lot.
死の女神エルシキガルが命じます。
I'd probably be more talkative myself, but I'm just very low energy today.
ごちそうごちそう。
So, just kind of keeping it
宇宙の宝は私のもの。
keeping it quieter.
お見せしましょう。
でもな、切り込むのね。少しは優しくね。
真なる栄と我が思いのそうであらゆる
いい度胸ね。気に入ったわ。いいので固くでもな。少しは優しくね。お願い、デスラムタイヤ。冥界の守りを知りなさい。これが私の空気軽い入れ替えだ。ダメ、厳しくいくわ。血が熱い。運命を受け入れなさい。無の荒野、光る王冠。
Well, at the very least, you're the only one hanging out in the chat. YouTube claims there's like 2 other people hanging out lurking, but YouTube is also a lying fuck like half the time, so not sure I believe that. Even Bio's missing tonight, but that's probably because it's Grand Order stuff.
見てなさい。総合に決めるから。
I don't know what it is specifically, but he's kind of been, as far as I can tell, avoiding, avoiding any, streams or whatever for it. I mean, he might be here and just kind of not talking, which is possible, but... No, Bio's still playing. He's just, not really hanging out at community stuff for it.
お見せしましょう。
厳しくいくわ。
我が真なる栄と我が思いのそうであらゆる
いい度胸ね。気に入ったわ。黙ってなさい。舌をかでもな。
We had a real nice back and forth about best friend Mandricardo a little while after we both finished up
制するのだわ。
Atlantis. Keep forgetting I don't have a damage steroid.
固く縛るわ。私を悪魔と言ったその通りよ。原始の地獄に帰りなさい。究極女神ビーム。私にかかればこんなものよ。まあマスターの指示が良かったっていうのもあるけどね。
Oh, hell. Of course she is. She's always been a princess. I mean, honestly, for you two, I don't know why you're bothering. Like, y'all don't give a shit about Grand Order. I mean, not that I'm complaining that you're hanging around or anything, but like, surely you must have something better to do, right? Oh boy. A good old-fashioned present wrapping, yep. Time to get out the duct tape. The industrial strength super glue, the JB Weld epoxy. Other epoxies are available, hashtag non-spawn. Although, if JB Weld wants to sponsor me and, you know, let me make more Grand Order rolls, that'd be cool. You know, it's funny. I've not had any like contact for like sponsorship stuff ever. There was a few times years ago, and it hasn't happened in probably 2 or 3 years now, where I'd get stuff about like MCNs every so often. But I've never had a sponsorship offer come through. I mean, I also don't have a business email listed anywhere, but that didn't stop MCNs from getting in contact, so. I keep toying around with the idea of like making a business email and throwing it up on the like channel page somewhere just to see if anything comes through. Just for kicks. Oh boy. That's not helpful. I mean, that's right, but also not helpful. Rip. It could be on the 25th.
お店そうはい真なる英我が思いの騒動荒く
いい度胸ね。気に入ったわ。いいのでもまあいいじゃない。少しは優しくね。天に絶海、地に監獄。我がかかとこそ明治の怒り。完成するのだわ。くすきがるいるからだ。ごちそうごちそう。そこ本気だったらね。ごちそうごちそう。
Suppose the real question is when did you order the thing? Because, like,
ダメ。切り込むのね。厳しくいくわ。
I don't know. For anything that I order that I'm not getting through like Amazon, I always try to order it at least a month in advance just to be safe.
あなたには理解できないでしょう。
And again, if it's like a pre-release thing or a not pre-release, pre-order kind of thing. Yeah, yep, there it is. Yeah. That's the thing about pre-orders that are like right on top of the holidays is I'm always real wary about those too for much the same reason.
.私の出番ね。見てなさい。総合に決めるから。
Aww.
ある気がする。エレメンタ
I mean, preaching to the choir on that one, Zed.
地の女神エルシキガルが命じます。
I think Willow has one of those from like 2007 or something. Got it at like Media Play back in the day. If anyone remembers Media Play other than us.
そこ本気出したらね。降参してみる。そこ本気出したらね。
お見せしましょう。
厳しく固く縛るわ。
我が光を真なる英我が思いの騒動荒くる
いい度胸ね。気に入ったわ。
So what have you been thinking of Yashahime so far then, Zed?
いいのだわ。厳しくいくわ。
Boy, there's a divisive question if there ever was one.
メスラム隊よ。冥界の守りを知りなさい。これが私の空気がるいるからだ。
And personally, I've been quite enjoying it.
言うじ
I
ゃない。
mean, it's far from perfect, but so was the original, to be fair. Moroha definitely best girl. No question about Moroha's best girl status, but
光る王冠豪奢に咲くバラのごとく。
I kind of wish they'd like do more with her, especially second season. She seems to not really do that much most of the time.
あなたには理解できないでしょう。
Ooh.
アベレージ1の魔術がある気がする。エレメンタル。
いい度胸ね。死にとはそこ本気出したらね。ちょい乗っちゃった。そこ本気出したらね。
I keep meaning to go and like check out some of the later episodes of the dub for the first season, because I know they had to recast Moroku after Kirby Moro died, so curious to see what the new guy sounds like.
死の女神エルシキガルが命じます。
Although, to be fair, in the like when he appeared in the first episode of Yashahime, which I have seen the dub for, he really did not sound like himself. Like, I remember hearing him like, man, that sounds like somebody doing a bad impression of Kirby Moro playing Moroku, more so than it does, you know, the man himself actually doing the voice. And then, like, a couple months later, the guy was dead, so, you know, oops. Then everybody felt bad for shitting on his performance as Moroku.
そういえばホムンクルスの素材が足りませんでしたね。
I'm pretty sure if I get another drop... No, it's two... I think it's 2 more drops, right? Is it? Yeah, it'd be 2 more drops. Then I won't have to worry about necessarily getting, like, perfect rolls on support here. Could switch over to doing it all, like, manually.
死の女神エルシキガルが命じます。破壊する。女神でないかしら。耐えてみせて。
お店そうです。
静かにして。
真なるエーテ我が思いの総動荒
いい度胸ね。気に入ったわ。 いいわ、厳しくいくわ。天に絶海、地に監獄。我がかかとこそ冥府の怒り。完成するのだわ。
And speaking of Moroku, like, he and Sango have been horrifically underutilized in Yashahime for being, like, the only members of the original cast we've seen, like, the original core cast that we've seen, who are, you know, still, like, able to do stuff, and neither of them does anything. It's really unfortunate. They keep trying to make Hisui, like, they keep trying to make their son Hisui a thing, and, like, nobody cares.
その通りよ。原始の地獄に帰りなさい。究極女神ビーム。
あなたには理解できないでし
Meanwhile, like 2.5, almost 3, like almost all the way through the second season, we still haven't seen Shippo. Hasn't been mentioned. Makes you wonder. Like, is this a launch situation where they just forgot about him, or... I mean, kind of.
アベレージ1の魔術がいかなるものかご覧に入れましょう。
Not really by the show, though. Show's not doing a very good job of shipping, like, anybody with anybody. Apart from, like, Riku and Toa.
いい度胸ね。気に入ったわ。
And Moroha with, like, money.
本
You
気だ
know.
からね。ちょちょい乗っちゃった。ごちそうごちそう。
お見せしましょう。
言うじゃない。でもな、
我が
少しは優しくね。
真なるエーテ我が思いのそうで腹切る。
ダメだってば。今格好つけてるんだから。 いいのだ。でもな、合わせるわ。少しは優しくね。お願い、ネスラムタイヤ。
Yeah, in that way, it's a pretty big departure from Inuyasha, you know? Hey, Sarge. By which I mean L, by which I mean Sarge.
運命を受け入れなさい。無の荒野、光る王冠、豪奢に咲くバラのごとく。デフィニッシュブラックライト。私にかかればこんなものよ。まあ、マスターの指示が良かったっていうのもあるけどね。 私の出番ね。見てなさい。総合に決めるから。エレメンタル。死の女神、エルシキガルが命じます。そこ、本気出すからね。宇宙の宝は私のもの。ごちそうごちそう。
お店はいそうですね。真なるエーテ我が思いのそうで腹切る。
Well, the unfortunate thing is that the merch tends to only get made of the, you know, popular waifus, and
黙ってなさい。
Gareth
少しは優しくね。
isn't that.
お願いネスラム隊よ。冥界の守りを知りなさい。これが私の空気がるイルカルだ。
You know, but it's, I mean, I've really liked Gareth the few times that I've like used her for anything. I kind of wish she like, I don't know, showed up in anything though.
なんか来た。ふわふわってギュインギュインって。嘘、私かっこよすぎ。でもちょっとやりすぎなのよね。どう？クールに決まってた？セクシーだったかしら？
I suppose she'll probably play something of a role in like the Camelot Lost Belt or whatever, but yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. It's pretty much what I figured.
あらゆる地生体に忘却の罰を。
エレメン
いい度胸ね。死にたわ。女神でないかしら。耐えてみせて。温情はない。
トお見せしましょう。
うるさい。
そうです真なるエーテ我が思いのソウル腹切る。
死の女神エルシキガルが命じます。いいわ。でも黙って少しは優しくね。
Still, I'm sure someone somewhere must be making some kind of Gareth merch, probably.
反省するのだわ。空気がるイルカルだ。
Even if it's only like, I don't know, one guy on Etsy or something.
厳しくいくわ。信頼回避誘拐。花開く命の中。すべて一言の夢。
I mean, Morgan also seems pretty good, to be honest. Like, she seems pretty solid.
私は原始宇宙
But,
から
you know, so does FK Lancelot, so,
一
you know.
時の勝利など嬉しくもなくもないわ。
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was gonna Gil, but then I was bored and I really didn't have anything else to do. And like, Willow and I had talked a little bit about like maybe doing something tonight, like not Fire Emblem, but doing something else tonight. And then I asked her about it earlier today, and she literally never got back to me. So I was like, like the computer's turned on. I might as well do something. Also, yeah, what Zed said, you're late as usual. You know, it do be like that.
死の女神エルシキガルが命じます。そこ本気だったらね。ごちそうごちそう。宇宙の宝は私のもの。
Yeah,
固く縛るわ。
I tried to get a few people to provide some ideas, but that didn't turn out, unfortunately. And then like
いい度胸ね。
what I had been thinking, like before Willow and I talked about, you know, maybe doing something the two of us tonight, I'd been like I installed the Amazon Games thing the other day, And I found out I had a bunch of stuff on there that, like, I didn't realize I had. And some of it looks pretty interesting, so I figured I might just, like, install some of that and then just stream random stuff from there. But then when Willow and I were talking about doing something different tonight, I didn't actually bother to do any of that. And then when I realized that she just wasn't going to get back to me, it was like, well, I have 5 minutes, so, suppose I should... Suppose the fastest thing to do is to just throw open Grand Order, so... By the way, Gil, you might want to, like, relog or something. Because I'm pretty sure it was saying that your last, like, relog was, like, 5 hours ago, and it's been, troublesome a few times to... I mean, you can if you want to, Sarge. It's not like there's really much to, you know, talk about or whatever. I hadn't, no, but I also haven't seen anything Jujutsu Kaisen related. Like, I haven't seen any of the anything for it, so even if, I mean, if I did see it, I didn't register it because, like, I didn't care. Well, I had one right at the top of the stream, actually, Gil. Like, there's like within the first 3 runs on stream, I got one, because, you know, stream luck being stream luck. But, not since then, no. An arrow to the Nur. No, I need think 2 more drops before I can do that. Besides, my Space Ishtar's not up to speed anyway, so it really wouldn't matter. Like, it wouldn't get used. It's only 8, 8, 10 or whatever, so... Eight, 8, 10, only NP2, like, there's no point, really. No, I asked you to fund her getting to NP5 and you didn't want to, so she stayed at NP2. Yeah, I'm, like, aware that Jujutsu Kaisen exists, Zed, but that's about as much as I know about it.
せしましょう。
厳しくでもな、
我が
少しは優しくね。
真なる英と我が思いのソード腹切る。
No, I haven't heard of that. Also haven't read Kaguya-sama or seen Kaguya-sama or know anything about it beyond that it exists.
いいわ。うるさい。地の底まで
And then it had like a crossover with Shadowverse at one point.
天に絶海、地に監獄。我がかかとこと冥府の怒り。反省するのだわ。くすきがるいるからだ。静かにして寝台回帰臨界花開く命によって全てひとときの夢の中にレディー・シグラ・クエーサー
I've also been really bad at keeping up on like anything manga for years now. Like every so often I end up on like a real kick for it and then just spend like a million hours getting caught up on all the things in like UQ Holder and the Hokkaido arc of Kenshin that I've missed since the last time I read like chapters of one of those. And other than that, I don't really have time. Like there was a point where I was like literally up to date on like 6 or 7 different ones, but I don't have the time to do that anymore. I was back in the days of being a student and not working and not running like and not doing the 3 streams a week and YouTube and there's just not enough time in the day to do all the stuff that I want to do anymore.
いい度胸ね。気に入ったわ。いいわ。厳しくいくわ。お願い、ネスラム隊よ。冥界の守りを知りなさい。これが私のクズキガルイルカルだ。
Oh. Yeah, see, like that's how I've stayed up on anime, basically, is that Baz and I, you know, have like 4 or 5 things that we like pick out of the list every season, and we just watch that. And then if we have any free time outside of that, I've been slowly catching him up on Inuyasha. But other than that. Alright, let's get Sarge in here, I guess.
Yo.
Yo. What do?
Oh, not much. Currently keeping a small hellion of a cat occupied while Lumi is wrapping presents.
So this season, Zed, it's oh shit, I always there's 5 of them at the moment, and I keep having trouble remembering all of them. So let me try to do this alphabetically, because I think that's my best shot. We're doing Lupin, we're doing Demon Slayer. We're doing Komi-san. We're doing Kyokai Senki, and we're doing Yashahime. Are the 5 from this season.
Has Baz watched any of Demon Slayer?
Sorry, what?
Has Baz watched any of Demon Slayer?
Well, yeah, he's who I watched the whole thing with.
And yes, Gil, you did hear Elle in the background. Yes, the frustration of wrapping gifts.
Sounds about right.
And sadly, no duct tape or super glue to be found.
Maybe Salem can help with the gift wrapping.
I'm helping by keeping him distracted.
No, but he could help. Cats are very helpful at wrapping things.
Sure.
I know Rena
He's
used
done.
to. Rena used to be a big help at wrapping stuff all the time.
Did she used to just sit on the paper or attack?
When did you ever know Rena to be mobile?
Okay, fair.
When did you ever know her to have any form of energy? You guys didn't meet her when she was little.
Well, when you actually get to physically meet Salem, he is a nuclear reactor of energy.
Sarge, by the time I get the chance to meet Salem, he'll have calmed down.
He's got enough energy that... No, Gil, she's not going to wrap your gifts. Besides, you'd actually have to be up this way for that to even happen.
Does she want to wrap mine? No, mine are...
The simple answer, Gil, is never, unless we happen to post images in channel.
No,
Oh, God, no.
no, those are the same 5, Zed.
I mean, I suppose feet pics would tempt Gil into coming up this way.
I mean, Baz might be watching some other stuff on the side. I don't know, but yeah, so the way our recording sessions tend to work is we've got whatever we're doing in the morning, which at the moment is P5, and then we break for lunch, and while we're eating, we throw on the anime, and then after anime, we do our afternoon recording session, and then after we finish that, he goes home, and I go over to my parents' place for, Saturday night, like, game night and or dinner. And or presents this week.
Yep.
Theoretically, assuming you guys actually make it.
I mean, with how Pumpkin has been... Yeah, between... She's following you again. Which, speaking of, I need to go check to see if she's actually taking the time to eat. Exactly, yeah. So, let's find out if she's eating. Hello, Pumpkin. Yes, hello.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin, can I step in there so I can look at your food? Fine. Go forth and explore, sweetie. No, of course you haven't eaten. She has not eaten, dear. No.
Well, I think deer are a bit too big for her to eat, to be honest. She's only a cat.
Well, she's currently standing in the hallway. Hi. Well, that's why I'm wondering. I'm gonna keep the gate closed for now. Come on, Pumpkin. That's right. Go to the living room.
ダメ合わせる私縛るわ
Why turn off a light?
なんか来たふわふわってキュインキュイン
Hello, Donna.
嘘私かっこよすぎ
No, thinking about it, I take up the drive-through. Hello, pumpkin.
You know what deer are perfect for is suplexing. Always
I
make
thought you were about to say like venison jerky, to be honest.
no. Always make sure you suplex deer.
Fair. Is this the one for? Then yeah. I noticed that the blanket was missing, so I'm like, oh, right, yes. Let's set that there for the moment.
Let's put a gold bow on there. More black than gold. Early ribbon was a mistake.
いいどこね気に入ったわ温情はない醜悪だな破壊する
Nico.
Oh, so Gil, I noticed earlier, and mentioned it, but
Sorry, baby.
like Spishtar's skills are like extremely loud when they're not Cowgirl Ren.
我が思いのソード
I haven't tried Darth Vader Ren to see like if hers are loud, but definitely like Astarte Origins are very reverby and like Inception blah loud.
いいわで固く縛るわ天にでっかい
And maybe it's just like psychosomatic or something, but I swear the animations are longer as well.
するのだわ
To be favoritism.
Not the NP animation, obviously, but I think that it feels to me like the skill animations might be slightly longer.
広がりは無限すべて我が心臓に収まりベビーシュグラクエーサー
Hey,
あなたには理解できないでしょ
who's you? Hello? Hello? I heard a mew and I didn't know who it came from. Oh. I think you blocked him.
ある日のくせ エ
Hello, Gil.
レメント
I think I'm not hearing Inu
死の女
anymore.
神エルシキ
Oh,
ガル
I'm not South America.
what
Give a
about?
break.
Wait, what about North America?
No, Gil said I'm in South America.
Well, I mean that's for a set definition. That's true.
Maybe? Huh? Excuse me, small one. My keyboard is not your walking point, mister.
Oh, I heard of you, not saw you.
That's where you're mistaken, Sarge. Your keyboard is his walking space.
お見せしましょう
I remember that message of like 40 pluses you sent the other day.
我が思いのソード
No, don't attack me.
I mean, yeah, I assume I can skip S2, but like, I don't know. I don't really see the point.
I'll share pics of Salem
冥界まで連れて行
and
ってあげる
Pumpkin and Donut
お願い
at some point.
イスラム隊よ
I don't know when.
冥界の守りを知りなさい
Ah!
これが私の
L was being attacked by a mute. You were correct. Hello, Donut.
Donut.
Yeah.
参拝のくだま
Hello, Pumpkin.
信頼回帰
I just have one question. Yeah, for you.
What did I do?
It's for Linda. One of Linda's gifts.
シブラクエーサー
How do we handle that one?
あなたには
I don't actually know. Like, I really don't know.
Oh, that's cute. Damn it.
Oh God, here we go. Alright, that's better.
Hey, talking to Peter.
Salem.
復讐だもの同じ次元で
Salem, you little demon child. Come on.
Hey.
Yeah, I can see where he nibbled.
いい度胸ね気に入ったわ
One of these days, FGO's gonna get its shit together and like the friend list is gonna,
耐えてみせ
you know, just display all of your friends all of the time.
温情はない
Doing something sensible. What are you smoking?
お見せしましょう。
黙って
我が
See
真
what?
なるエーテ我が思いの
I'm being.
And one of these days, they're gonna give us an NP skip button.
Lol. Oh dear. She just.
静かにして
Like the animation.
Oh shit, that was the wrong order.
信頼回帰
Lumi was asking, is there any way of turning it off in like an animation setting?
No.
すべてひとときの
That is annoying. Pumpkin, you want a paper ball to chase since I saw you bat it around before?
地の女神エルシキガルが命じます
It should be fine.
黙厳しくでもな少しは優しくね天に絶海地に監獄我がかかとこそ明治の
I
怒
think she wants to get back to the
完
couch.
成するのだわ気軽にいるから
Yeah, see? Arash is plenty strong enough to clear Final Wave by herself.
ならよかったまだまだ気をつけていきましょう
Who needs Spishtar?
Okay. 私の出番ね
エレン
見てなさい総合に決めるから
ある気がする
Boy, is it.
ダメだってば今格好つけてるんだから
Oh, she's just sitting in the.
Yeah,
破壊する
I've been taking my time on Bond 10 with Arash.
耐えてみせ
Oh.
破壊する
お見せしましょう
私縛るわ
You're welcome, I think, Zed. I don't know what I reminded you of, but
我が思いの
Well, it was something to do with friends list information or whatever.
yeah, I mean, maybe he's got to update his support list or something. I don't know.
Hello, sweetheart.
引っ張らないでも
Just the person now.
ういいのだわ
I think
私
she
縛るわ
probably prioritized being out here with us.
お願い
Oh, hey, Gil, have you got Saber Stalfo yet?
守りを知りなさ
here.
これが私の
I think he wanted to be as really best friends.
So I think it's super. I think they're trying to reward her for the trauma. Giving her patience.
Don't worry, Donut. I'm gonna give you affection. I got you something.
Yeah, what?
参拝の時よ黙って
Nothing.
これが本当の私
Well, if Pumpkin hadn't taken over my lap right now, I'd probably
すべて我が心臓に収まりフィニッシュブラックエーサー
Anyway, to your question, Gil, I mean, like, I'll be around on Sunday during the day, but
マスターの指示が良かったっていうのもあ
and
るけどね
like tomorrow, probably. I've got to text out to a friend of mine to see if he wants to do some stuff, but depending on how that like shakes out, I might be around tomorrow.
It is super windy out there.
Super Wendy's outside?
Not Wendy, windy.
Oh man, I thought you had a Super Wendy's.
I mean, if we did, I'd invite you over. I was gonna ask, given that you're a bit closer to, well, waterfront area than we are, how's the wind by you?
私の出番ね
I mean, you're thinking of my parents' place. I'm quite inland.
Oh, true, yeah. Well, question still stands. How's the wind by you?
I don't know, seems fine.
いい度胸ね気に入ったわ
Yeah, it's like the back leg area is still unsteady.
そこ本気出したらね
That.
I'm surprised you decided to put yourself through the curl thing.
No, Gil, they wouldn't have Frosties. They'd have Super Frosties. It's a Super Wendy's. Obviously, it's going to be Super Frosties. You don't go to Super Wendy's to get regular Frosties. God.
合わせ固く縛るわ
They had me the box.
我が思いをそうで腹許す
Just got to make sure you get the proper chocolate ones, because those are the good ones, not those atrocious fucking imitation vanilla ones. Time to start a fight over chocolate, because Gil is like the one human in the world that's not allergic to chocolate that hates chocolate.
死の女神エルシキガルが命じます
This is part of that.
いいわ家の底まで落としてあげる
Oh,
Ah!
well, that's certainly a sizable purge there, Zed.
Oh,
From
she gets the
76 to 92.
Oh, appropriate.
Meanwhile, I think my friends list is sitting at like a whopping 33 or something at the moment.
ちょっと厳しくいくわあんまり使いたくないんだけど
You don't move this.
ふわふわってギュインギュインって
She
私かっこよすぎでもちょっとやりすぎなのだ
I can't take the feel of this.
どうクールに決まってた
No.
セクシーだったかしら
Just chilling back there? He's fine.
Okay.
She's been doing that all day.
Okay.
We're scared.
We're singing quite like that. Because she's usually on the corner right now.
Because her belly's been shaved. Hello, Sable.
Oh, no, I'm up to 41 now. Wow, imagine that.
Hey! Don't eat it!
I need to purge all the undesirables from the request again. There we go.
Here. Good, please.
Say hello. I'm gonna get you.
You know, I just realized, right? So there's this like box count thing to unlock these quests, but if the people that are hard farming the lotto do what they usually do and don't claim their boxes until the lotto's over, we're like never gonna hit these numbers. Huh.
I feel bad. I feel like we should have gotten like some tarot.
I believe we looked at that.
Yeah,
right?
I need 2 more drops, right? Because 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be 2, 3. Yeah, I need 2 more drops before I can MLB. I mean, now that I've hit my 10 boxes, I sure as shit don't plan to redeem any of my boxes until we're, like, done.
ある気がするエレメン
Yeah, the-
死の女神エルシキガルが命じます。耐えてみせ女神でないと醜悪だな。
See, I would do that, but, like, then I'd have to worry about, like, spending QP and stuff now. And it's easier to do that, like, after the event is over, when I don't have to worry about farming more lotto boxes instead. Like,
お見せしま
でもな、少しは優しくね。
真なるエーテ我が思いのソードを荒ぶる
What you?
like, I honestly wouldn't care that much if it wasn't still a gem lotto, and I still need, like, way more gems.
I was thinking about spelling the name wrong on purpose. I put the H. Oh crap.
What?
To put your name on house.
Something you have to live with today?
And I also didn't put it.
そうで静かにして
Or for your dad, I would assume.
これが本当
Give me
の
the silver bit.
広がりは無限
Oh, that's
全
the
て
oh.
我が心臓に収まりエディ・シュグラクエーサー
あなたには
Oh, Nicole. I'm sorry. I know, I'm sorry.
You don't... Wait, you don't spend QP on the Nightingale copies? That's...
Not stuff on my ear.
回転
No, you
こそ
get those with the
全て
first aid kits, right? Yeah, those are the first aid kits.
クリスマスはプレゼントの季節
Anything gonna do with that?
Oh, yeah, that.
Come on, you.
I'll wrap it up.
Ow. I don't know.
Oh!
Nope. And
先輩今年はベニエンマ先生が特製と
no.
I made like 5 multis and I didn't get him, so I stopped caring. But no, I did not roll Astolfo. I rolled on his banner, but I did not roll him.
I'm just witnessing chaos in the background.
Ah, Zed, Marvel. See, here's the interesting thing about Marvel movies. I saw Iron Man.
I mean, Iron Man as a movie is solid.
What's the question?
Oh, about Marvel or Marvel.
Zed was asking if I was, watching No Way Home or if I was marveled out, and my answer was, well, I watched Iron Man. Like I've genuinely not seen like fuck all of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I would say there's definitely good ones and better ones is probably the easiest way to describe some of the movies.
I mean, the thing is, right, at this point, there's just too much.
Well, I'm not saying
Like-
go watch all of them. Like, one of the ones I would heartily recommend because the tone, the humor, and everything else is solid would be Thor Ragnarok. Like, that is out. I'm going to tell you right now, Anu, the first two just don't bother. They don't even make really any reference to it that I caught. Oh, they are. Their pacing and everything else is awkward. So if you're going to watch of the three, only one is truly worth it. And they even know that, which is why they don't even bother with some of the other stuff, period.
See, the thing is, though, like, if I'm gonna get into something like that, like, all of those movies are in some way interconnected, and, like, in order to do it properly, I'd kind of have to, like, go back to the beginning and watch everything, and I can't be bothered.
I mean, I don't blame you. It is like, what is it right now? Like 15 years of films?
Yeah, it's kind of like trying to get into like Star Trek or Doctor Who these days.
Fair.
Where it's like, all right, cool, you've got 60 years worth of catching up to do. Have fun.
Yeah, though I will say right now, from Star Trek, to the best of my knowledge, with at least where things are at, original series, Next Generation. As far as I understand, Voyager and Deep Space Nine are all on the good side of it. Don't bother with Enterprise. Don't bother with Discovery. Don't bother with Picard. Which I realize.
I don't know. I heard good things about Picard.
The series for Picard, or
yeah, the one on the whatever that streaming service was.
CBS or whatever the hell they were doing. Yeah. I mean, it looked interesting, but we were watching a few reviews where somebody was actually like an actual Trek fan reviewing it, and they actually played some clips, and I'm listening to some like, dear sweet God, what have they done? Like, what was the one that they complained about? That, what was it? Picard and Data, basically. It was like, the writers don't even know what the fuck they're doing because they made a character that was Picard and Data's basically baby. Or some crazy bullshit.
Oh, but that's been in fan fiction for years. That's not unusual.
Yeah, but it stopped being fan fiction and actually became an actual Star Trek series. And it's just like, I'm sorry, what?
Well, see, here's the thing about any new series that happens or any new, like, season or new, like, series in the British sense that, comes up for an existing property is that after a certain point, they're all fan fiction because the people that are writing them were fans first.
Yeah, fair.
Like, every episode of Doctor Who since 2007 has been fan fiction.
I mean,
all of it. So, there's that.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, even most of the ones towards the end of the 80s when the original series was, dying were probably fan fiction. Because it'd still been going for 20 years at that point.
Man, I think original series started off in the 90s. So, since it's like 30 years later. Fair point.
Original series Star Trek wasn't the 90s.
Series, sorry. I'm thinking of Next Generation where they were doing some of the original runs there.
Yeah, I was going to say, Star Trek started in like 1960 something, right? Maybe 1970 something?
Yeah. There was actually a whole chunk where, like, for original series Star Trek, I believe it was like a couple of seasons, if memory serves, like mid to late 60s. and then it was basically dead for like 5-10 years, and then had a major resurgence, which then eventually,
Yeah,
enough momentum.
the original series started in 66, ran through 69. Then TNG started in 87, ran through 94. DS9 started in 93, ran through 99. Voyager started in 95 and ran through 2001. And then Enterprise was from 01 to 05. Which means at one point, well, I guess at two separate points, there were two Star Trek series simultaneously. Because like there was a year of overlap on TNG and DS9, and 2 years of overlap on DS9 and Voyager. No, 4 years of overlap on DS9 and Voyager.
Well, the problem was, even though I never watched
So-
Deep Space Nine, since Voyager was off in the Delta Quadrant, and then Deep Space Nine was, I can't remember which quadrant that was technically floating in, they were effectively isolated, effectively. But honestly, at least for regular old, like, series-related stuff, I honestly petered out right around the Enterprise point, because with it being early in the timeline, but they were aware of all the canon bits of Star Trek. Once they started dealing with time travel and back and Thor's and his temporal Cold War, it's like, please stop. Just enough.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Star Trek started in 66. I think Doctor Who started in 63. Was the first episode of Doctor Who, I believe, was 1963? Yeah, 1963. So, Star Trek still loses.
Not by much, arguably, though.
By 3 years.
I mean, compared to certain other things, the fact that there's only a 3-year difference, that's not that confusing.
Sarge, by the time Star Trek started, Doctor Who was on the second Doctor already.
Yikes.
Yeah. And around the same time that Star Trek ended, Doctor Who moved on to the third Doctor.
And then there was a hiatus until eventually... What Doctor were they on by the 90s?
Well, you gotta remember that, oops, that's not the right button. Hold on. Just get the timeline back. So, TNG started in 87, right?
Right.
And at that point, Doctor Who would have been... nope, still running. It was running through 89. So, we would have been in 7th Doctor at that point, probably?
Damn.
I want to say.
Maybe.
80, it started in 80. Yeah, 87 was when the 7th Doctor started. So. Yeah, by the time Star Trek started, Hartnell had gone out and Troughton came in. Troughton left alongside Star Trek to give way to Pertwee, and by the time Star Trek came back, they'd missed Baker, Peter Davidson, Tom Baker, Peter Davidson, Colin Baker, and came in as Sylvester McCoy took over to end out Classic Who.
You want back in? Come on, Pumpkin. Let's go. I'm trying to coax Pumpkin back into the office so she can eat food, since she meandered down the hall.
Well, yeah, there is the fact that Capaldi was a massive Who head even before he became the Doctor. There was that one really brilliant scene in one of the Christmas specials where where River hadn't worked out that he was the Doctor yet, and he followed her onto the TARDIS and got to do the whole like it's bigger on the inside thing, and it was clearly just Capaldi finally getting to say the thing. It was great. But Capaldi was also in Doctor Who before he was the Doctor as well, because he was in Fires of Pompeii as well. He was in a episode during Tennant's time as the Doctor, in addition to being the Doctor himself.
Have they done any weird continuity stuff with that, or was it just like a weird overlap that they've never addressed?
No, I think they made a throwaway comment to like why he chose that face later on in his like time as the Doctor, but
真なる英と我が思いの総合
It's always nice when they bother to write in, even if it is a small throwaway for continuity's sake, because at least it means somebody's paying attention.
いい度胸ね。気に入ったわ。いいわ、型でもな。
I say I'm really looking forward to Russell T Davies coming back as showrunner though. Like that's gonna be real interesting.
Was he one of the original writers during like, oh god, why can't I think of names today? Was he one of like the better showrunners during like Tennant and whatnot? Or?
He was when New Who started. He was the showrunner for I think both 9 and 10. Like he left with 10 and handed it over to Moffat, who had 11 and 12. And he's gonna be coming back for 14 because Whittaker's gonna be leaving. Jodie Whittaker's gonna be leaving when Chibnall stops being showrunner, and then they're gonna get Russell T Davies back. I don't think that's true, Zed. I don't think David Tennant is a son of a companion, but he is married to Georgia Moffat, who is the daughter of the 5th Doctor, and also played the Doctor's daughter, Jenny, during David Tennant's time as the Doctor. Like his clone daughter, and then he married her. It was great. Sandy McDonald was David Tennant's father, and he was not on Doctor Who until his son was playing the Doctor, and then he made a non-speaking cameo appearance in one episode. But no, David Tennant was not the son of a companion. He did, however, marry the daughter of a former Doctor that he met on the show while she was playing his clone daughter. So, there's that.
Well, good news. I can verify that Pumpkin is eating, by the way. Yeah, I think we gave her food maybe an hour and a half too early with how she was going after.
So how does one eat by the way?
Wait, what was that, Inu?
I asked how does one eat by the way?
Oh, no. The reason why we're stressing a little bit is between the 2 different painkillers that the doctor prescribed, as well as the stimulant for her appetite and the anti-nausea stuff, since part of it is what we had her on before, we're basically trying to be very careful in watching her as she eats, because she's even getting special digestive care food. So us seeing her eat and also not attempting to eat litter. So we're happy to see her actually eating what she should be. Then we were also noticing, I don't think we set a timer, dear. You need to take your sugars, because this is far too late for it to have gone off. Oh. Well, shut.
Yeah, there's 7 items if we discount the one we don't know how to handle.
I would almost say we should just carry it on the risk of.
They also did at one point, there was like a charity short or something that was done where they had the TARDISes for the 5th Doctor and the 10th Doctor kind of crash into each other mid-flight. And there was this whole like 5-minute scene of Tennant interacting with his father-in-law. It was great.
Where did Donuts go? He was in the bathroom earlier.
いい度胸ね。気に入ったわ。いいのだわ。冥界まで連れて行ってあげる。お願い、ネスラム隊よ。冥界の守りを知りなさい。これが
So
私の
sugar-wise, not bad.
武器がいるからだ。
So despite the texture issue, the
Sure was a little strange.
again, I am wondering if it was at least how it went hot to hot or something weird like that.
静かにして。信頼回帰、誘拐。
Well, it's at 85% on installation for Windows 11.
Oh, gross.
Well, my desktop is not taking it yet because of the AMD stuff. I figured, fuck it, I'll do it on the Surface.
ならよかった。
'Cause
I was setting up a couple new computers for work yesterday, and like literally in the setup process, it was like, "Hey, do you want to update to Windows 11?" I'm like, "No, f you, get out of here."
Yeah. After seeing that menu layout, I am not looking forward to it.
I mean, evidently you are, because you chose to do it.
あらゆる知性体に攻撃の罰を。
Well, I'm gonna have to learn it because if I'm gonna be supporting it later, I need to know how it works.
That doesn't mean you need to learn it on your own equipment. That means if work wants you to know how to troubleshoot it, they need to provide you with equipment to learn on.
今ここ
Really not that difficult.
Also, there's this thing called Google that you can just look up how to do stuff.
Well, with the number of times that there's apparently been Amazon Web Service crashes with server costs going down. No, I'm aware they have their own thing, but it still makes me wonder if they're another target, or they're gonna have a crash at some point.
Well, even if they are another target, they're fucking Google.
Yeah. Like, what? Here. Guys, don't Google. DuckDuckGo.
Fair.
Or, you know, Alta Vista, or Yahoo, or Ask Jeeves.
There will definitely be a quality difference, is what I will say.
Bing.
Well, you should at least wrap your dad.
I will.
Dad's business.
Oh, I thought we were still talking about fucking search engines. And then I just hear Elle go, "Yeah, you should probably wrap your dad."
お願い、ネスラム隊よ。冥界の守りを知りなさい。これが私の
I'll be honest, Sarge, I don't think your dad would appreciate you wrapping him.
I mean, true. Though if it got him away from my mother for a period of time, he might actually appreciate it.
Well, maybe it'd be easier to wrap your mother.
参拝うるさい。
In tinfoil? Maybe.
Yeah, exactly. It'll keep her safe from the 5G.
信頼回帰、誘拐。
Oh!
The terrible part is, if I suddenly start hearing 5G comments, you might actually be right.
シブラクエーサー。
No.
That
みんな
works,
無事
so.
さならよかった。
Not at least on that
まだま
part.
だ気をつけて
And not the
いきましょう
ridiculous.
Still going on about
Oh,
it.
hey, Wolfie. Oh, this is not being farmed
Wolfie.
hard, Wolfie. I am casualing this. Oh, friggin' like, I am not going fast. Like I'm sitting here having casual conversations and occasionally forgetting to like click buttons, and I'm only on like
Oh, Emmy's gone.
every other lotto at this point. Like 2 days in, I've been on like 100+ boxes by now, Wolfie, and I'm sitting at like I don't know, 15 maybe. Like I've been real light on this. I
Oh,
just
that-
literally didn't have anything else to do tonight, so I was like, fuck it, I guess I might as well.
yeah, once I can spell package, apparently.
醜悪だね
Sorry, Lily apparently cannot spell the word package. Package? Package.
Package. Pakige, right? Package.
Enu's got it.
Wait, did he actually get how you spelled it the first time?
No, that's not how I spelled it first
いい
time.
度胸ね
Potentially misspelling it would be the way.
黙ってなさい舌を噛むわよ天に絶海地に監獄
but that's
我がかかとことメイクの怒り反省するのだわ口がれる
I've been taking a lot of photos of Donut recently.
No, you are not walking all over my keyboard. No.
Oh, that's what you think.
私を悪魔と
Donut.
その通りよ
Donut!
地獄に帰りなさい
Where are you, Donut?
私は原始宇宙から来た女神一時の勝利など嬉しくもなくもないわ
Sure. We'll post that. So many pictures! Which ones do I pick?
Yes, you pick yes of them. Yeah, Gil asked that too. I had one right at the top of the stream, and like nothing since then.
地に満ちるすべての愛しエレメンタルある気が
ちょ引っ張らないでもういい度胸ね気に入ったわ
Oh, whoops.
Going, but strong now.
温情はない
What the heck? Where are the donut pictures?
醜悪だね
Didn't mean to Papa Rush's battery there, but whatever.
優しくね
真なるね我が思いの
It should be fine.
Where's the donut? One picture of donut. Must be 10 or fewer in lane. What?
いいのだわ黙って冥界まで連れて行ってあげるお願い
It was my second drop of the event.
冥界の守りを知りなさいこれが私の空気がいる彼だ
What's your Discord?
I got one off of Steno yesterday.
そうでうるさい静かにして
Two more for MLB.
私を悪魔と言ったその通りよ原始の地獄に帰りなさい究極女神ビーム
あなたには理解できないでしょう
What? Whale is definitely exaggeration this time, Wolfie. Small fish at best.
Hey, where's the photo of him attacking TV?
I think I barely even got an MLB of the 3-star CE. Look at that. I've only got one of each of the 2 gold Cs. Yeah, the Lotto was super not kind to me this time.
Donut. Beep beep. I know you hear me, Donut. I see you. Donut. Right, Salem, I need my feet back so I can go wrap presents.
Sorry, 1 second, guys. I'm just running some numbers here real quick.
It was a big donut photo. What?
Make that so I got my stuff.
Okay.
Look at this little shit.
There you go. Got some more photos. What little shit?
He was on my feet.
Oh, Salem?
Yeah.
No, baby.
I need my feet. I need my feet.
Last photo I posted a donut.
Which one?
It's him sleeping on the back of that couch, kind of.
Oops.
How many of these, by the way, do I have to resend my name to?
Only the one for Rachel. There we go. I did a cat photo dump.
Oh boy.
There's a couple of photos of Munch in there who's not with us anymore.
Aw, Munchy Munch.
I know, I miss him so much.
So, Munch?
What?
You miss him
Oh,
so
God.
much?
I didn't say so much.
No, I did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have his photo as my home display for my
Whoops.
Fitbit.
That's not the thing I wanted. Hold on. So, we are gonna take just a quick splash screen here for a minute. Because because I'm gonna actually do something real quick here.
Oh, what you doing? Ah! Hey, where did the pumpernickel go? Is she still eating?
Well, I put her back in the office, and I've been watching her for a bit. That's how I knew she was eating.
Okay. That's good. I'm glad. Now we just have to always be vigilant, make sure she's not throwing up again. Wow. Google really doesn't like how
Doesn't
you
doesn't doesn't like what?
I'm reading some stuff Sarge wrote, and there's lots of blue squiggles, and it drives me nuts.
Oh. Google doesn't like his
Oh, that was the other thing I need to do still.
Google doesn't like his grammar, is it?
Yeah, his grammar.
Yeah.
Bad.
I still gotta frame that one cross stitch project. I guess we can probably do that Saturday. Since I gotta go get another I gotta get that smaller cross stitch hoop. Maybe I can just take that with me tomorrow and stop and do it on the way home. Oh. What you doing? Look at him.
Yep, he's being a trouble child.
He's helping you.
Okay.
Yes. In cat language, he's helping. Or maybe he'll be tuckered out so we're not having spastic tornado in the room. Death from beneath as he attacks your ankles and bites them.
Impossible.
Because he did that to me. I went to get out of the bed and he was under the bed. Next thing I know is I had claws in my foot and teeth in my heel. It's like, ah! Aw, he's just sitting on the paper. See? Oh, is that distraction paper?
No.
Oh.
Okay, so. Oh, yeah, Okita and Alter figures tend to be, you know, a bit on the pricier side. Anyway, just for kicks. Let's see. Oh, Medusa. Oh, Medusa's on rate up, isn't she? That's a rate up servant. Look at that.
So we're doing some polls.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I got a second one of the silver drop C's, so that's nice. Considering I think tomorrow's Silver Day, so. Oh, if it isn't 100 personas. I think that's 2 of those Sakura bentos in this poll alone, right? And Boobdika, naturally.
Wow. Wow, what an outfit.
I know, right? Don't worry. Don't worry about Boobdika. She's fine. Oh, inverted moon of the heavens. And Medusa. Nope, another Boobdika. She does get more clothes as she ascends, and more hair, actually.
Huh.
And Roma. That's right, and also a little crown. Yeah, true story. Alright, another 4-star CE. Take it.
You do realize, by the way, Sarge, by wrapping your dad's that one way, it looks like we only got him one gift, and then we got your mom 3. Just gonna point that out.
Thank you for now making me feel really insecure.
I don't think your dad cares.
Well, I care, and now I feel really insecure. Ugh.
Oh, it's okay. You just take the 3 that you wrap for your mom and put them in a bag. And then you hand the bag, and then it looks like she's getting one, and then he's getting one.
It had to be a very big bag.
I mean, irrelevant.
Do you want me to take something?
Like I said, I don't know how we want to handle the vase, so... In fact, they might even be too big for it. And we don't have any kind of substrate to put in it. To anchor them in, I realize. Oh, it dropped the paper!
What the hell was that weird delay?
What weird delay.
There's, like, the thing just hung for a second before it did the spin. That was really weird.
It's a hiccup.
Loading Kiyohime. Oh, hey, look, it's Hakunon again.
I was about to say, is that beans? But it's mapo tofu.
It was indeed Mapo Tofu. It was not beans.
I thought it was, from a distance, it looked like beans.
I mean, beans and Mapo Tofu are similar.
I wouldn't say that. What? Oh, that's annoying.
Oh, if it isn't Jinkei.
Well, that's pretty hurt.
Oh, Ushi. Hey, another 5-star one.
Count. 7. Uh-oh. I go too far over? I did. God dang nabbit! I knew I should have triple checked that.
Oh, you always triple check, just to be safe.
I got overly confident in my cross-stitching abilities. It happens sometimes. Especially when you're really exhausted. There we go. Next one is straight.
Okay, cool. I could finally say the thing without the game immediately cursing me for it. That's the first time we've ever done any series of rolls on stream, and I've not been given a gold servant. Finally happened.
Did stream luck run out?
Well, Streamluck did give me more of the dropsies, which is mostly what I was looking for, so... But it did not randomly shit the, 5-star rate up servant onto me, so... Depending on how you look at it. It's just interesting that that's the, that it's the first time that not just that I've not gotten the rate up servant, but that I haven't gotten any gold servant when I've been on stream. That's the kind of unusual thing there.
Clearly you must do more rolls.
Nah, I'm good.
Hasn't Pokemon taught you anything? Gotta catch them all.
Oops. That's not how I do that. Yeah, I will. Give me a second. I gotta clear out my stupid, inventory here real quick. So there's Boobdika's final ascension art, where she's got proper long hair and has put on some
an actual friggin' outfit on.
and she put on some more clothes.
The hell?
It's kind of just that first ascension where she has decided that clothes are optional.
Should I go the opposite way?
No. It's she's not one of the lolly servants. She doesn't get looter as her ascensions go up.
That's wrong.
I know, right? It's weird. Don't loot the lollies.
ようこそレオナルド・ダ・ヴィンチ
All
Eh. This is actually pretty good. You did better than I might have.
I don't know.
I think it looks good. Look, wrapping not spherical, but cylindrical shaped items is not easy. Don't have my Christmas popper. My crafts. A little bit. What'd you get so excited for, little brat? Careful.
Oh, whoops.
What?
There we go. That'll let me see better.
Mm-hmm. 9:21. Well, at least we'll have this done and don't have to worry about it.
Huh.
It means I can spend tomorrow night packing for my trip.
Did I guess I must have finished the one I was working on. Weird.
Eh.
I don't think I had anything else to pare down there. No. Is there like a increased rate up on great and super successes at the moment that I just don't know about? No. Okay. Fucking stream luck manifesting in bizarre ass manners.
I think I need to get my eyes checked again. I'm having a hard time reading the screen. The TV screen.
I'm going to be our glasses.
Oh, so Mordred follows the standard rules now. Starts out in, big armor, loses the hat,
Hey!
then loses all the armor entirely.
There we go. That's how it should be.
And then you've got things like Altera here, that just gets ridiculous instead of first she, takes off half of her shirt, and then she just gets giant ass wings for some reason.
Because reasons.
Because reasons, yeah, exactly.
Because it looks cool. Ooh, I quite like that.
Oh yeah, Ku and Dharma do also weird stuff. I mean, Diarmid you'll remember because you watched Fate Zero. No, you watched UBW. You didn't watch Fate Zero, I don't think.
I haven't finished Fate Zero.
Diarmid, armor, no armor. Puts a shirt back on.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. He takes off his shirt and then he puts a shirt on.
Oh, okay.
And then Doggo over here does much the same thing. Where in his first one, he's there and then he takes his shirt off and then he puts his shirt back on again.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright then.
Yeah. Ascension stages be weird.
Almost done.
Alright, that was an interesting little diversion.
Together just to confuse Linda.
Through that much. You probably think I'd wrapped it. After all, when we played Mysterium, she was the only one who understood me.
I don't know if it's like out for that or. Alrighty.
It's just because you're a terrible ghost.
I am a terrible ghost. But there's a lot to keep track of.
宇宙の宝は私のもの。そこ本気だったらね。
お店はい
言うじゃない。
真の我が思いのそうで
Oh yeah. Yeah, I should show her nursery rhymes, shouldn't I? Nursery rhymes are really batshit insane one.
What the fuck?
いい度胸ね。気に入ったわ。いいわ。切り込むのね。厳しくいくわ。天にでき
I think you're going
地
nuts
に
over.
監獄。我が宝こそ明治の怒り。完成するのだわ。生きがれるイルカラ。
We should do a New Year's party, dear.
切り込むのね。
I know. So we can invite
仕方ない。本気にさせた
people
のは
over.
そっちだから。死んで。
And they can meet Tiny Demon.
みんな無事？ならよかった。まだまだ気をつけていきましょう。
I mean,
That would be a
I
really
appreciate good art.
that would be a solid idea had I not just popped a gold apple. So we need to burn that first.
Got like half an hour.
Oh, it's gonna take me like 10 minutes max to burn down this apple. If that.
地に満ちるすべてのある気がせエレメン
I don't know what that does or what that means.
死の女神エルシキガルが命じます。
But cool.
宇宙の宝は私のもの。降参してみる？そこ本気だったらね。
お見せし
でも
ましょう
言うじゃない。少しは優しくね。
真なる栄と我が思いのそうで腹切る
I do like how Sword of Paracelsus is basically just a beam.
いい度胸ね。
He's a true saber, you guys. His sword shoots beams.
いいのだわ。私縛るわ。お願い、イスラム隊よ。 冥界の守りを知りなさい。これが私の空気がる入れ替えだ。ちょっと切り込むのね。厳しくいくわ。運命を受け入れなさい。無の荒野、光る王冠、豪奢に咲くバラのごとく。
Is that the flowers? Wow.
Oh, leave me alone. I can wrap a whole Linda blob.
みんな無事
Oh, hey, rainbow drop.
ならよかった。まだまだ気をつけていきましょう。
You know, leave it to my stream luck, right? Right after the game is like, nah, no gold servants for you, but we will give you a fucking, you know, CE drop like immediately afterwards. So don't worry about that. Archer
No
class,
hard feelings.
the archer class really is made up of archers. That's true. I mean, what kind of crazy person in the archer class would just hit stuff with a sword?
手加減はできないわ。覚悟なさい。死の女神、エルシキガルが命じます。
I mean, you can't just throw swords and call yourself an archer.
醜悪だね。女神でないかしら。耐えてみせて。
お見せしましょう。
うるさい。
我が光を真なる栄と我が思いのそうで腹切る。
Oh, you know, it's a real shame we don't. It's a real shame we're not past board game Monopoly Land yet, because we don't have the T-Rex to really break Elle's brain.
今格好つけてるんだから。
What?
Yeah, there's a T-Rex.
黙ってなさい。でもな。
Like a T-Rex servant?
Yeah.
お願い、ネスラムタイヤ。
What the fuck?
冥界の守りを知りなさい。これが私の空気がる入れ替えだ。
Yeah, I can't show you that one. It's not out yet. That should be like, I don't know, in the next year sometime.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a T. Well, I mean, look, it's not. That was from the same event as the satellite.
信頼回帰、臨界。
Satellite?
Yeah, satellite, like the thing that goes around the planet.
Why am I getting these weird Hatelia vibes?
私は原始宇宙から来た女神。
Oh yeah, T-Rex is also waifu. Just you know,
嬉しくもなくもない。
that's a
course.
that's a thing. You
Oh
know.
my god. Psycho. Did he just tear off down the hall?
Yeah, it's definitely Voyager, Wolfie. I just don't remember which Voyager. One of the Voyagers.
There you go.
アベレージ1の魔術がいかなるものかある気がする。
Like a black streak down the hall. Oh, he came back.
Oh, Valks are probably a pretty interesting one to do too, because they just completely change their appearance every ascension.
温情はない。
Uh,
醜悪だな。
see, we took care of Inu. We took care of Willow. Took care of their parents. My dad, my sister, your dad, your mom.
Sarge rapped his dad.
我が思いのそうで腹切る。
So yeah, now you just gotta sign the card for your aunt.
Then he gave his mom 3 times as many presents as he gave his dad.
What?
It's almost like that happened with Linda and Reese just now.
地の底まで落としてあげる。
Look, we had a real hard time trying to decide on something for Linda.
我がかかとこそ冥府の怒り。
like really freaking hard time.
Do you want to learn anything beyond this?
Nah. And then after we bought stuff for her, that's when I found something that would have been perfect.
I mean, that's always the way, right?
So I just stuck it on my wish list on Amazon and we'll buy it at some point and make it next year.
Oh, yeah, Celery Man? Yeah, maybe, yeah.
I really can't read chat on the TV.
I mean, I've not found chat to, like, the times I've had streams up on my TV, I've found chat to be pretty much unreadable too, so, like,
It's not... I can see all the not the letters, all the words, but it's just fuzzy enough. Even on the bigger text on the screen right now, it's just fuzzy enough where it's like I struggle to get my eyes to focus enough to even read it.
So I know Medusa was mentioned. She doesn't really lose clothes. She just kind of like, her visor goes away, and then she cuts some holes in her clothes.
Oh, yeah.
And then she puts her boobs in front of you. And she's like, hey, look, boobs.
Window.
Where's NR? So, there's Nursery Rhyme. She's a book. And then she becomes a little girl.
Okay.
And then she becomes a little girl with a different dress holding a book.
What? Holding herself?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Don't worry, it's fine. Let's see here. Also, Kyo. Yeah, let's go find Kyo here.
Oh, by the way, Dad sent me another package. It will
So,
be in Saturday.
so we've got, just standard Kiyohime. And then white outfit Kiyohime. And then she changed her hair color. And also her kimono. And then she changed it back.
What? Okay.
And also got a big snack.
Neek.
Celery Man. Yes, here we go.
Celery Man?
Yeah, Antonio Salieri. He's like some kind of Power Ranger. And then he becomes just a dude in a suit. And then he becomes a hulking monstrosity.
What?
And then he becomes a hulking monstrosity holding a picture of himself that happens to be on fire.
What?
Okay.
What kind of drugs are these people on?
don't know.
They're Japanese.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's Japan. Who knows? We got Katamari Damacy as a good example of what the fuck weirdness.
Da 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 Katamari Damacy.
Yep.
Oh, Protea might be an interesting one.
Some New Zealand YouTuber, Radical Soda, did a video on it. It was great.
Yeah. So, Protea is basically just a kaiju. And then she becomes a giant earth bear kaiju creature who shouts "Gao" at you.
Yow.
And then she suddenly develops heterochromia by taking off her band-aid.
Oh, okay.
I don't have Ivan, but I do have Edison, yeah. Also, there's ruler Artoria, where she goes from being a bunny to just having a swimsuit and a parasol, and then she becomes Jesus.
Heathen.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Funny Jesus.
Yeah. Let's see. Edison. Yes, here we go. You know, good old Thomas Alva Edison.
That.
What?
What?
Yeah. You know. Had a big lion.
Why?
Had a big lion head, right? Was also President King of the United States. True story.
What the hell? Well, Japan.
I mean, he just had a lion head. That's just how history. What part of that is confusing to you?
That's bizarre.
Oh, MHXX is another pretty solid one. She's a Gundam.
What?
Yeah, she's a Gundam. And then she's less of a Gundam. And then her boobs get bigger and she takes off her armor. Wears this weird, like, quarter jacket that, like, only covers from her boobs up and then down her arms, because fuck you, that's why.
Oh, that's really weird. Oh! Interesting.
Let's see, what other servants have fucking really weird ass ascensions?
Heard that.
Oh yeah, I did not pull up Valks, that's true. So, Valks here, whoops, starts out as a, you know, black-haired girl in a hood, and then becomes a pink-haired girl with, like, wing ears, and then she becomes blonde.
The thing, didn't know what else to do with her.
No, it's just, they're the Valkyries. All of them,
Oh.
simultaneously.
Oh, okay.
As opposed to the other Valkyrie that they did let have their own thing.
Is there like a belt dandy?
Oh, what now?
Is there belt dandy, Erd, and oh crap, what was the other one? Belt dandy, Erd, and Scold?
It's Ortland, Hilder, and Wolfie help. Yeah, Thrud. There we go. Ortland, the one at the back there with the black hair, then Hilder with the pink, and Thrud with the blonde. I think. I'm pretty sure I got that right. And then, you know, then you've got scrolling past her like a Brynhild up here, just being her own thing.
Huh. I want to see this T-Rex.
I can't. I mean, I
There are
can.
no photos online?
I can pull up the wiki page, I suppose. Oh, except I don't actually know what. It's fine. I'm sure if I just search FGO T-Rex, there it is. The other Oni lady. I mean, there's several Oni ladies. We're gonna have to be much more specific. I can't do regular Da Vinci because I don't have regular Da Vinci, but I do have Lolly Vinci. So,
Sorry, what?
yeah, Lolly Vinci.
Of course.
I mean, regular Da Vinci's also appears to be a woman, but, you know, I don't have that one. I just have the Lolly version. So, yeah, that's Leonardo da Vinci. And then he becomes a roller skating maid.
Ow.
And then he becomes a ice ballerina princess. For some reason.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that link I posted was to the T-Rex lady, by the way, so you can just go check that.
I will go check that in a second.
Oni ladies. Okay, so there's a couple of them. We've got Shuten. Shuten's an Oni. Who, like, you know, has questionable states of dress, for sure. Oh, Tomo. Maybe Tomoe is what you're getting at, because she has a kind of. So we start with a ponytail samurai chick, and then she stops having the ponytail and gets more armor and a naginata. And then she becomes an Oni. The big-breasted purple one. Big-breasted purple saber Oni. I search me. I ain't got a fucking clue. Oh, Raiko. Yeah, definitely not a saber. Oh, Ibuki's not out yet. I couldn't show her off. She's not a thing. Raiko's just got giant tits. That's kind of her whole thing.
Hello, Tiny Terror.
Oh yeah, MHXA is kind of an interesting one. And that she starts out as a Yuki Nagato style bookworm. And then becomes a sporty, like, track member or something. And then she becomes Darth Vader. Because why not? I guess Spishtar is probably a... Oh yeah, I'll do Bunyan in a minute. So... Spishtar starts out as basically Darth Vader. And then becomes a space cowgirl. And then becomes an eldritch abomination. Oh, and since I happen to be right by it, and this one will resonate with you. So, here we've got Seatonai, who starts out as you know, Ilya, but wearing like that, and then is still Ilya, but added some frills, and then she changes her color scheme to blue, and then it's literally just lewd Ilya. Wait, why the hell are those showing up? Hold on. Servants only. Don't need to see the EXP or the foes. Bunyan. Good old Paul Bunyan. Who's basically also a kaiju. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that Maonobu does the whole, like, crazy different form situation as well. So you start out with just, you know, pissed off Nobunaga, who's also female, don't worry about it. We're on
Used to it at this point.
we're on Nobuna rules here.
Yeah.
Then she does that.
Okay.
And then she gets big step on me energy out of nowhere.
Oh.
Yeah, like hers are actually probably easier to see in her like battle portraits. And then yeah, big step on me energy out of nowhere.
Whoa.
Like
Legs.
yeah, well, you know what, she becomes a Kill la Kill character in her third ascension.
That's what Circle was saying. A kill.
Yeah. Does anybody else do anything like really interesting?
Okay.
I guess Suzuka goes from being like a, you know, schoolgirl to she starts out as like a shrine maiden schoolgirl and then puts on like festival outfit and then takes her shirt off for some reason. Gets a big foofy dress. Oh, yeah, Arturia Lancer, I guess. Yeah. Okay. We can do her. She's up here. Whoops. Starts out with, you know, big helmet thing and then loses the big helmet thing and then gets her tits out. Boob window.
Of course.
Boob window o'clock. Because when she doesn't hold on to Excalibur for like, you know, 15 years, she actually ages past 16.
I see.
Brady, yeah. Good old Bradamante. And if she looks like an Arknight's character, it's because she is.
Oh.
Which is to say the guy that did the art for her did like a bunch of art for Arknights, I believe. Yeah. Then she gets a coat, and then she loses the coat, mostly. Also, she has a really special NP animation. Which, hold on, Caldea Gate, dailies. Is it embers I need for this? Yeah. I do have Chiron, yeah, I can pull him up in a sec, but I wanna real quick. Oh. Huh. Okay. All the times for Gil not to show up. There we go. It only took a few resets.
Oh, it's almost 10.
Almost. Yep.
I was like, I'm gonna have some cookies. I'm having nothing now.
Hold on, I just gotta get through a couple other NPs here real quick. Oh yeah, Tomacat here.
Good morning.ご承知いたしました。来たれ我が中心、我が天使、我が理想。四天王水取れご王将来、天皇大会。
Alright, now, if you watch real carefully here, I think you'll see why Brady has such an interesting NP. Don't blink or you might miss it. But...
Oh, jeez. Hit me shot.
Yeah, she's got quite the assets in her NP there. Just throwing that out there. And we wanted to go look at Chiron. There we go, Chiron. And Chiron, and then he's a horseman. Because, you know, why not, really?
What?
Yeah, he just becomes a centaur.
Just whatever.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, no big deal. Just a dude. And then he's a horse.
Okay, then. Sure.
I mean, it's fine. What's not fine about everything's fine about that. There's nothing unfine about that situation. Oh, while I'm over near this section anyway, it just occurred to me that where is it? Here we go. You'll get some appreciation out of this, I think. So yeah, this is gonna give you big fucking Persona 5 vibes for two of these. Because we've got, you know, like Phantom Thief.
Yeah.
We've got Weird Stripper. And then we've got, like, Bikini Phantom Thief. Oh, that was not the button I wanted. There we go. And then just, you know, an ass shot with side boob.
Of course.
Oh, Chevalier? Oh, yeah, I guess. Where's Chevalier at? Gains a cape. Gains frills. And also, like, you know, long hair suddenly. Just don't ask what gender Chevalier is supposed to be because, you know, the game seems unsure of that themselves. Much like Stolfo, to be fair. Good old Astolfo here. Knight of Charlemagne. Gains a cape. Gains a more regal cape and an adorable little crown. Gains a skirt. Is technically a guy. You know. Just anime things.
Of course.
Oh, Calamity Jane. All right, it's gonna be the last one for the night because it's, you know, time to call stream. But Jane. Where are you? There you are. So yeah, we got, you know, Space Cowgirl. We got green and white Space Cowgirl. Then we have, like, halfway cosplaying as Leafa for some reason.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really annoyed we didn't get the Maid Knight uniform for Chevalier. Alright. So, we should probably call it here. Yeah, that should do it for this. I don't know what's happening next week, by the way. I have no idea. I know Elle's out of town, but I don't know what Thursday is gonna be. If Thursday is gonna be. Like, I don't know.
Sarge will be here.
Yeah,
We'll
but
figure something out with Sarge.
I mean, yeah, we'll see. I don't know what plans are for Thursday yet, like, at all. Like, not a clue. Oh, by the way, Sarge, here's your version of Artoria. She starts out in a swimsuit. She's also got like a badass assassin coat, and then she's just a maid. She hits things with a broom. It's pretty great. Yeah. She's a swimsuit maid riding a motorcycle with a sniper rifle and a broom. She's yeah, that's your servant right there, Sarge. Anyway, till next week, guys. Catch you later.
Bye.